Oh, good morning. My name is Onche Odeh, a print journalist with Nigerian National Daily newspaper, independent newspapers. Entebbe, this is Entebbe, and this is actually my first time in Entebbe. I'm actually here for the media workshop on HIV/AIDS vaccine put together by AIDS Communication for the African AIDS vaccine program. I actually find the workshop quite interesting because it makes me got to know that there are so many things happening in the fields of HIV/AIDS vaccine, especially as being done by African scientists. Most interesting to me is the fact that there are so many research institutes in Uganda, especially Entebbe, that are into various fields of virology and vaccine-related works. This is my first time in Entebbe, but I think it's a quiet place, fun to be with, and especially the Lake Victoria. I've always read about it, but fortunately I have the opportunity of actually touching the waters. What I actually find most confusing about all these issues about HIV vaccine is the fact that very little consideration is given to what Africans that are doing, what other Africans who are actually into independent works, those who are not affiliated to the known international organizations, is the fact that they are not being given the kind of prominence they should be given. And I have a feeling that those who are actually working in the traditional field have a role they could play here, but that is not being emphasized here too. All the same, I'm looking at the situation by in future, probably in the nearest future, the clues might come from even them and those who have not been recognized. Very interesting to be in Entebbe for me. Why? I got in here for a science conference. From the airport, I was driven to the Imperial Resort Hotel, which was not supposed to be my place of abode. I was initially booked for the botanical. And why is it so? Because where I was originally booked to stay had been taken over by who? Gaddafi's men. Unfortunately, I found myself reporting Gaddafi, which incidentally is more of international politics than science. But it's quite interesting. As I found it an interesting aspect, or one of those numerous experiences of being in Entebbe, which I always take away to Nigeria, and hopefully the story will be read everywhere. At the end of the day, I'm looking at the situation whereby I'll have more friends, make more friends, from this conference. I know I have so many friends already, courtesy of the World Federation of Science Journalists peer-to-peer mentoring program. This is actually going to expand my frontiers, my networking scope. I'm already doing that with seizing quality inputs from experienced journalists like Otula, Christina Scott. Gradually, I would see myself as a better journalist now, especially in science. I'm having fun, except for the insects. Except for the lake flies, they are really a handful to cope with. I think I have flu. I'm beginning to develop flu. Yeah. Beautiful scene. Nice hotel. I'm yet to say anything about the staff, but I think they are good. Thank you very much.